dear friends, and welcome to my YouTube channel and this free lesson prepared especially for you. Thank you for being here, and I invite you to subscribe to my channel and to like and share my videos with your friends. Here we are learning how to attack the short castle, and we will see that the illustrating game today is the one that I played in the year of 2000 at the European Chess Championships Girls Under 16. And I was having white against Georgia Grabsha, and we played the Grand Prix Attack in the closed Sicilian. And I would like to show you how to attack on the short castle when we are castled same side. Okay, so let's start. This is a very short game. It ends in less than 20 moves. So we started with a closed Sicilian, and there we go. I like to play the Grand Prix Attack. Can you see that my bishop is already pointed toward the weak pawn on f7 in proximity to black's king? Good, so we continue developing. She's placing a pawn chain to block my bishop, and then at some point she would like to push the pawn to d5, so it's good to play a prophylactic move in such a way that if she pushes d5, then I will have the option of advancing my pawn to e5. Okay, so she castles, and finally I bring my queen toward the dark diagonal because I want to bring the queen up to h4, followed by pawn to f5, bishop h6, knight g5, trade the bishop, queen takes h7, and checkmate in a few moves probably. So that's the plan. Let's see if it works. Well, she brings her knight in the center, and she wants to trade my bishop. Therefore, I will trade the knight because I want to keep the bishop. Remember, my plan is to push the pawn to f5 and try and open it. Okay, the knight is coming toward the king's side. You see, I'm organizing my army to be ready for an attack. And since she might want to play the knight to a5 and trade my bishop, I will make sure that she can't do it, so I preserve my pair of bishops. Okay, she's still trying to send away my bishop, so I will block that pawn, and then she brings the queen up to b6. Well, now the queen side basically is closed, and she doesn't really have any attacking ideas. Therefore, I will just go forward and preparing the final push on f5. She develops, and finally I can do it, and she doesn't take, but instead she brings the knight in the center, and this gives me opportunity to move forward and send the bishop back in the corner. Okay, so that bishop will defend the g7 square, so even if I bring my queen to h6, it's not gonna be any checkmate on g7. f7 is well defended as well, but what about h7? And that will become my target in the next few moves. Okay, so I bring my queen up to h4, and of course I would like to bring my rook to f3 and to double it with my rook and threaten the checkmate, but unfortunately there's a knight on e5 guarding that square. So I'll have to come up with another idea, and so I will have a knight maneuver quite soon. Knight f4. Maybe she's thinking that I'm going to sacrifice it on e6, so she's bringing the other rook in the defense, but in the same time she's blocking her king from even trying to escape somehow. And so by simply bringing the knight on h3 at move number 19, my threat is imminent. My knight is coming on g5, threatening queen to takes h7, checkmate. And so she can't possibly defend without losing too much material. And so at this point she has resigned at move number 19, as I said. Okay, so I think this is a very good illustration of how to conduct our attack in the Grand Prix, how the pieces should be positioned, which pieces to keep, which pieces to trade, and how to advance the pawns, and ultimately to create the threats of a checkmate as soon as we can. Thank you so much for your attention, my dear friends, and I cannot wait to see you very, very soon. All the best!